stuck with it being stuck in water. Is it on? Oh, it is. Okay. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for coming out to our Denver Adult Strings Camp concert. We are really happy to have you here with us today. My name is Jylkka. I'm the founder and director of the camp, and I'll also be directing our Willow level orchestra here today. Can we have a little round of applause for our people before we go? Are related to or friends with the wonderful people on the stage, and I just want to say thank you because I've gotten to work with them for the past month. I don't want to cry, but they're all really lovely. And I'm just really honored to be able to work with everyone up here today. So we're going to go ahead and get going. We're going to do a little informant style. So what we just did was tune our strings. Helena, would you hold up your violin real quick, just for the audience to see? So we are all playing on instruments with 4 strings on them. These strings are metal, the instrument itself is wood, and we're tuning either the pegs here or these little screws down on the bottom to make sure that we're all tuned to the same pitch, because if we're not, it might not sound so good out there. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Our first piece is called Dance of the Tumblers. This is part of an opera, or it's an arrangement of part of an opera about the snow maiden who comes to a village, and there's 15 years of winter, and of course she falls in love. And this is the song for the wedding ceremony. It's called Dance of the Tumblers. so much. Has everyone heard a little bit of this music at home being practiced? Maybe a couple times? Good. We have something a little bit slower next called Ligier River Landscape. And we're just going to take a second to just breathe before we play this one. That last one was fast. It's a fast tempo. So you might see us up here taking a deep breath. So for our next piece, I don't want to tell you what it is, but if you have a program, you could probably read it. But we do have some special guests coming to the stage. We have Jason and Chris Lycan, who will be playing some drums on either side of the stage. So it's about to get a little bit louder in here. So before we play our last piece, I'd love to tell you guys a little bit about the camp if you don't know already. So DASC Symphony, DASC, stands for Denver Adult Strings Camp. So everyone you see up here is an adult. Surprise. A lot of people up here haven't played in 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, or they may have actually picked up their instrument at a later time in life. So real quick, I always like to do a little survey. If you played in elementary, middle, or high school and then took a really long break and you're coming back now, can you raise your hands or your bow? Let's have a round of applause. Another group I would like to recognize, raise your bow if you have started learning your instrument as an adult. This camp has been around since 2021, which is crazy for me to say that it's lasted 3 years and grown, and a lot of people up here have participated in camps before. A lot of people are brand new this year, which is really exciting. So we're an educational camp. Basically, people come out twice a week, Tuesday and Thursday, for 2 or 2.5 hours at a time. And we actually work through the music together, so you don't have to come here and already know how to play everything. We work on it together, and then we have some professional musicians as coaches. Coaches, would you guys stand up real quick? Let's have a round of applause, please. So on Thursdays, we get to do orchestra rehearsal, and then they go work with coaches for a little over an hour every Thursday to work on sort of technical things that are specific to their music. So it ends up being a really fun community experience. I'm really proud to get to work with everyone up here. So we have one more song for you called Skyward, and then we'll invite our other orchestra up. So please enjoy Skyward. For anyone in Willow, if you'd like to go sit with a friend or family, you are welcome to. We will have about 5 or 6 minutes where we're resetting and letting the next orchestra come on. So we'll just take a little break. We'll be right back.
What do you think? Do you guys play instruments? What do you play? I play Yeah, my brother went to Europe. He had a clarinet with a crystal mouthpiece.
another round of applause for our Willow Orchestra. My name is Lindsay Genadek, and I am the Assistant Director of DASC. And this is my second season with them, and I've been a coach, I've been a director, and I am always so excited to get to work with adult learners because they are the coolest people in the world. So I am very excited to hear this next orchestra. I've heard them in practice, and you are in for a great treat. I am also very, very, very happy to introduce our guest conductor, Lee Anderson, for our Rosewood group. Lee is not only a fantastic person, he plays viola, so he automatically goes like the world. He is an amazing musician. He plays in the Boulder Philharmonic as well as the Boulder Symphony. And additionally, it's very hard to find people like this that are really skilled and wonderful at playing music, but also an amazing educator. And that is who Lee is. He is the orchestra director at Fairview High School, as well as Southern Hills Middle School. I'm glad I wrote that down. And he just recently took his high school to the National Orchestra Festival, which is kind of part of our American String Teachers Association conference, and his orchestra there won 3rd place out of, I don't remember how many orchestras, but he was competing against some of the best orchestras in the nation, and he came out 3rd, and I still, if you could see, I still have goosebumps because his performance was amazing. So that's the kind of director that he is. So I hope that you guys had a wonderful time working with him. I always learn from him watching him. And please put your hands together and give him a round of applause for Lee Anderson and the Rosewood.
name's Lee Anderson. It's been my immense pleasure leading these musicians on this fine musical journey this whole month. It's been a real treat to get to work with them every Tuesday and Thursday evenings, and it comes such a far way, and it's been a great experience. So thank you again for your attending this concert, and we hope you enjoy the rest of it. So you probably recognize that first one. That's from The Barber of Seville, an opera by Rossini. If you don't know the opera, you probably know the Bugs Bunny cartoon. That's my strongest memory of it. The next one, though, is going to be something completely different. So this one is called Skylife, and it's by a composer named David Balakrishnan, who is the first violinist, or was the first violinist, the founding member of what's called the Turtle Island String Quartet. And they're actually a big group that is known for jazz as a quartet, which is not standard for string players. So it's a real treat to hear some jazz playing from a string group like this. So this will feature some improvisation. They're just making it up. They've planned out generally what they're going to do, but you'll hear them just kind of tell their own story during it. You'll also hear some exciting rhythms and real strong different techniques of chopping and bow slaps that we've come to learn what they are. We even got to zoom in with the composer briefly, and he got to tell us all about his piece, and so that was a real fun treat. So you'll hear some improv from Libby here on the cello, and then Sarah on the bass over here. So hope you'll enjoy our next one, Skylife. So now we'll slow down a little bit. Our next piece is called A Glorious Plumage. And it's a piece that's meant to be more of like a French impressionistic landscape describing birds that are resting but also in flight. It's going to be a little bit different. But before I forget, I just want to give a big shout out to Sarah, who's the director of this whole program. Because when we met each other online as I was moving to Colorado, and with an online class. And so I got to kind of meet her and then see what she was doing with the Denver Adult Strings Camp, and I thought it was just such an amazing idea to do, because as a teacher, we're always trying to like say, okay, well, our students, you can go off into the world and keep playing, but those opportunities are not always very available. And so this is such an amazing opportunity for the students to keep playing, to get back into the swing of things and remember the amazing things they did when they were back in school orchestra. They were doing that. So we give it up for Sarah again. So we hope you enjoy our next one, which will feature two of our violinists, soloing, Maddie and Jennifer. So we hope you enjoy. Sarah's going to run up to the microphone before I introduce our last piece.
So I came up to do some thank yous, but I was reminded during this beautiful piece that they just played. I never talk enough about this, but the reason why our camp exists, which Lee touched on a little bit, is truly as adults, we get busy with life, and it's really hard for us to return to things that used to make us so happy and bring us community. So I'm really proud to be able to offer something up here where we have all of these adults from all walks of life, all ages, coming together twice a week to get to make music together. I'm always reminded of this study. I think it's a German study. They measured the heart rates of various orchestras and actually found that as people play an orchestra together, their heartbeats sync up. So it's truly an amazing experience. I'm gonna cry. I want to say a couple thank yous. First off to Lee Anderson for coming out and conducting our Rosewood ensemble. If we could give him a round. To our assistant director, Lindsay. I don't know where she is. Oh, she's in the back here. To Lindsay Genadek for offering so much support. This used to just be a little side project that I would do when I would get stressed out and pull all my hair out. And now Lindsay's on board, and I really feel like we have a teammate situation, and it's awesome. Also to our operations manager, Robbie Cummins, who's in the back running our live stream. And to all of our wonderful staff, we have Jake, Adam, I believe, is up here. Lindsay's our viola coach. We have Shui and Lena, if we could give them all a round of applause. And one final thank you to Greg, our tech manager at the Mapleton Arts Center. If you have a friend or family member who has played with us before, we've played at some wonderful churches that were much smaller than this. So this is a really big upgrade for us and something I really want to commemorate and appreciate. So thank you, Greg, for letting us be here today and for helping us with everything. So they have one more piece. I think it's going to be awesome.
So to close it out, we're going to do one more piece for you. And the big theme that I've been pushing on this orchestra all 4 or 5 weeks that we've been together is listening across the ensemble, listening to each other, communicating as an orchestra. And so this is kind of show that off a little bit because I'm not going to conduct it. I'm going to go sit in the viola section and play with them. So they're going to lead it off, they're going to communicate, and I'm so proud of all their work and that they were like, oh, we want to do this is so cool, because I was late to their rehearsal the other day because I was hiking along Peak and then I got back late. And they just rehearsed themselves, and they loved it, so we kept it. So very excited for them, so we hope you enjoy our last piece, Where Falcons Fly, which incidentally was written actually this year. So it's a brand new piece. We're not premiere, but it's pretty fresh. So hope you enjoy. you enjoy the rest of your Saturday, and thanks again. And I don't know if there's any more words from Sarah, but here she is.
You guys are welcome to enjoy the lobby, mingle with your amazing friends and family. Make sure you tell them how awesome they are, because truly everyone that played today is super, super cool. Thank you guys for coming out, and we hope to see you again soon. We're going to redo that staff picture. If staff could come over here, please.
So good. So proud of her. I cried during that episode. I cried. I find that makes me strong.
He's actually serious. it is, but I have no idea what any of it. And there's somebody.
She started it with violin, and then she switched to viola. I don't understand why.
You don't have to go as high on the viola. I don't know what it's different for that. Which